Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command American Civil War as we continue our fight to the last bullet against Soviet Union. Yeah, last turn we've made some big decisions. We've got our, well, what's its name? Sponsor. Yeah, we've invested a lot into research and into diplomacy. Britain. We've moved a folk to Harper's Ferry, and we are awaiting doom in Missouri. As this dude will shatter this unit immediately. Unfortunately. But how is the situation looking? What? Uh, hopefully that didn't trigger that. Jeez. 10 land units, right? 5, 7, 8. Where is the 9? 9. I don't see 10, but alright. Maybe I'm missing something. Not really. But the game says we have 5, so 10, so we have 10, right? Oh, yeah, you. Okay. Not sure whether that was wise. I'm going to definitely move one of those. We need to protect our value here. Probably with an HQ as well. If we can hold to 2 MPPs, it's definitely worth it. Let's take a look at the Confederates. The Soviet Union MPPs. I don't want to see that. Oh my god. 111 immediately. Jeez. Wow. No convoys yet, nothing of that sort. We had 200 MPPs at the end of the game. He will have it by 1862. Now West Virginia will unfortunately fall, but we cannot do anything about that, so... Well, we can send units, but I'm not wasting them there. Let some partisans pop, alright? Let some partisans pop. What we need to do though, is have a freaking units ready to retake the mine. Which I don't have, which is an issue. Maybe you can deploy in Memphis and rush one of those through very quickly. The production doesn't look good, folks. What can we say? It looks actually very bad. So we'll be definitely strung to death. Let's see what's going to happen now. Secretary of War Leroy Pope Walker. The Missouri State Guard, despite receiving tens of thousands of volunteers, suffers from shortages of equipment and is unlikely to keep the Federal Army out of Jefferson City indefinitely. Although efforts to reinforce the area are unlikely to save the city, our other forces in Missouri are well positioned to maintain control of at least part of the state. We need that. If you wish to prioritize this sector, we can send a command staff in the form of Confederate HQ, under General Sterling Price to Springfield, Missouri. Price would then be able to train and equip our forces there so that they may offer more effective resistance against the Federals. Providing Price with the necessary reinforcements will be quite costly, requiring a total of 375 MPPs at 125 MPPs per turn. Is it only HQ? Okay, so purchasing it would be quite expensive. Well, it would be a bit expensive. So I can't, of course, see what would be the price, but I guess 360 MPPs. Despite this, the extra cost may be worthwhile if you intend to prioritize the defense of the West, as Price will be deployed immediately, ready to support your units in southern Missouri. If your focus lies elsewhere, it may be better to say no to this event. And if you say no, the HQ will remain available. Well, we'll need an HQ in there probably rather sooner than later, and we would have to operate it and then move it there, so I might as well decide to do it. Played a vital part in the organization of the Missouri State Guard from May 18 and first Lexington. Summer, Wilson. Let's see. Then maybe we'll receive actually some units. That would be most helpful. Let's deploy and move him immediately to provide good value. Oh my god, 4. Oh jeez. Confederacy moves government to Richmond. Arkansas volunteers form new units. Good stuff. Okay, that's very nice. There is still a chance, folks. We don't need to send any units in there. New units formed in Virginia as volunteers continue gathering at Richmond. Another HQ. We need you, sir. Oh yes, baby, let's go. River gunboat Jackson is commissioned into the Confederate Navy. Texas raises forces to defend the Gulf Coast. You better. Gunboats owned by the state of North Carolina joined the Confederate Navy. Oh yes, baby! No way! No way! 6%, folks. 6%. Let's go! That will be quite a price. Indeed. Let's go. That increases the convoys. Not by much, but still it does. Let's go. Degenerates. Ah, jeez. At least it took a point of loss. It's gone. With those 2 pips experience, it's just like... Shut it. Like that, folks. Look at that. It's absolutely insane. And if we move units to coast, they will absolutely whack us. Hold ground. Hold your freaking ground. Lexington fell. Fort Davidson is gone. They are on the border of Jefferson City now. Like it's nothing. They fall one by one. Hold your ground, for God's sake. Okay, good. Spain extends belligerent status to the Confederacy. You better. We need that convoys. The income. Rainy Island defenses destroyed. Fort Proctor defenses destroyed. And a lot of losses here. Spain extends status. So they have an HQ in here. Great. Mr. President, in light of the great industrial importance that Virginia's foundries have to the south, the decision has been made to move the government to the city of Richmond. Located less than 100 miles from Washington, D.C., our new capital is likely to come under attack, and it is vital that we maintain control of this symbol of our independence. You will receive 500 fighting spirit points each time that you hold Richmond. Pope Walker. Mr. President, despite the efforts of the Missouri State Guard, it is unlikely that we will be able to maintain control over all of Missouri indefinitely. When Jefferson City falls, we can expect the North to install a new government in the state, making Missouri fight as a full fully fledged member of the Union. More importantly, when this happens, they will gain control of the entire state, except for whatever our forces physically occupy at the time. In order to prevent this from isolating our forces, you should seek to occupy towns from which your troops may gather supplies, and avoid advancing too far north of the Arkansas border. It is also advisable to keep some small units in northern Arkansas so that communications with forces in Missouri can be restored as quickly as possible. Advance cautiously? No way, we move forward with all our strength. Brigade will deploy you last. So hopefully it did not trigger anything, maybe it already did, but then so be it. Now we probably cannot do jack against them with those forces. So the only thing we can do is actually guard some locations. Okay, that would explain why I can do jack with you. You're not in range, so we need to move you further. And pray to gods he will not whack us. Jesus. Now I will probably actually converge all of my available fleets somewhere else. We can stay in ports, but we can also die in them. Should be very, very unfortunate. We can secure you probably, because they cannot enter here. We may also attempt an attack on the freaking fortifications here. But we would need a siege engine to achieve that, most likely. Why don't you come closer, folk? Not much railway to be used here. Now, if they want to actually land in here, they can. And I cannot do anything against it, so we might as well rush to protect something else. The same comes to you, now that I think about it. You can land here, whack me once with marine, and we're done, so no. Now research and diplomacy. We go again. Till we're maxed. And the rest goes into research. Let's go for one of those. And one of you. Next, do I go for two? Yes. Two into those. Okay. We'll move to the mine. We'll move to here. Two MPPs. 0. Hopefully we'll have time to actually move into mine. Take it, we need it. Let's reinforce you. Not forget about that. Do we take a risk? We can upgrade you with Lighthouse, and maybe you would see. God save you, bless you. Oh, thank goodness. Can come here, whack him once? Actually. He can see. Let's move you to port. And pray to gods he will actually take some damage on port. We can move out, pam. Move out, pam. Although we will lack supply, but that's another issue. We can only have 2 ships safe from the river line, so you will go south. Okay. Hopefully it will work. Now we've done that. We've done research. You will wait. 20. Let's reinforce you. We've got also you. Do we converge all of my ships in one location? Perhaps. Move up. 6 supply is good enough. Just like that. Need more for the mighty peers. We'll suck you, don't worry about it, but maybe insufficient funds? Insufficient funds. Later on, maybe. So you need to move up. No. You. 2 to 1. Let's see what we can do. Let's kill it. We can perhaps even take care of the city. Please. Please. That's a lot I'm asking for, but... Oh, come on, why? Why? Are you serious right now? Why? Let's secure the land, though. One of you... Who's the closest one? You. No, we don't attach to the generates. Now, you will move all the way... Oh yes, beautiful. We need to secure those lands. Now, I will send you as a scout to check what's going on. You're attached for now. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I would love to swap you around and leave this town actually open. But let's move up. We don't have time to waste. Jesus Christ. Do we put a hold? I cannot, because they will just whack me and I will lose a lot of points. And I will lose a lot of points in here probably as well, so great. Fantastic stuff. Although, that was a very nice style indeed, some might even say. If I were to tell you that I'm not worried about that, that would be a lie. We'll need two units in here. Unbelievable. Okay. Maybe a few more. Maybe a few more. We could send someone all the way here to start protecting some of those locations. Like, he cannot move in with supply from here, but he can move from here. So maybe we'll make a stand in this small location. And let's jump to next then, shall we? I think we shall. Unfortunately, you will never be in time to do much. But maybe we can just secure the mine. We'll be fighting in close proximity to supply, which is not particularly great. Can place an elite on you. Great. Why would I ever do that? That was very disappointing. But maybe they will throw again. I would want it so much to kill it. There is a possibility with like 2 lucky hits that we can take care of it. But at least with the city, well, they got a great supply anyway, so who cares? Yeah. Let's jump to the next turn. Spain is in. Give me more love, folks. And let the France join as well to the fall. No lucky hits anymore. Let them waste time with advancing those locations. Yeah, move away. That's right. So next fort is about to fall, most likely. You can probably break through with divisions. Hold your ground, for God's sake! You can... What was that? Did they teleport the unit? It's gone. Good job! Good! Well done! Okay, I might have triggered something, I think. That's a lot of troops. Hold your ground, you are the heroes of Harper's Ferry. Take a point, or more, yes. You are in the great forest. You can do it. Just like that. Just like I taught you. Let's go! Jefferson City. Oh, we are not making it in time. I'm pretty sure. Jefferson City, beautiful defense, amazing work. I always believed. Haiti begins exporting cotton. Cotton, you say? Former Dominican President Sanchez captured and executed by the Spanish. Unfortunate. France, come on to the hold. Mr. President, the European powers are beginning to take a more active interest in our war for independence. Beginning in September 1861, the Europeans will have a chance to increase their mobilization by a small amount each turn, provided we keep the federal armies at least 4 hexes away from both Richmond and Nashville. This chance will increase with each additional hex that we can put between the federals and our cities. These locations have been marked with our flag. If you have not already sold the cotton, the nation you nominated as our sponsor will also attempt to send supply ships to run the federal blockade, and each time they successfully do so, will bring them closer to entering the war. To ensure these ships can reach us safely, ensure that the Federals do not have any ships within 2 hexes of the 5 marked locations along our coast. Armor train now available for production. So now we have to make our very important first decisions. Nashville is a very important location then. We need to push them 1, 2, 3, 4 from these hexes. No commies allowed. Now, can we please kill you and be done with it? Not attached to HQ, and still look at that. The value they have on us. Absolutely bloody disgraceful. Now you will retreat all the way. And the question is, can we move in forces fast enough to get you good? Now, we are not holding to that. Let's start with the towns though, right? We need an HQ in there, so maybe you will push but it will take some time for you to reach there. It's not good. There is no good defensive hacks in here, except that, but that's going to get you cut off. Let's dig in, because 2 entrenchment is better than nothing. Retreat with you. And up here. Let's move you up. You will definitely reinforce, and you can move anyway here. Now, I really want to finish you off, more than anything. Can we be lucky one time, please? And with this division, we definitely can. Now we need 2 HQs in here, so we definitely need one in that location. Polk, you will operate, I think. And we need to worry about that slowly but surely. Okay, now deploy first. Till we're full, we invest all of it into it. Now we should be able to get to the required values now, which we need, like that. That leaves us with some remaining units now. We need to start preparing for that. But maybe we'll start with something else. So we all held. So we want to secure the mine before it falls, and that down. And we'll have to link all of that up. Look at that. He was looking just to take my mine. Now we cannot move much further, unfortunately. Actually, it would be better if we move in from here with supply. I think, yeah. We had you. Let's move you to 6 supply. You can run through here, right? Let's move you to 6 supply so we can just push you next. To here. Now we will wait with you, because what else can we do? Now we'll definitely need a stronger unit in price. Otherwise we have to wonder. I think I'm going to deploy one for now and another in here. Now you don't need to stay here and wait to die. Now let's see how far can I go. Okay, I can retreat all the way I want. Look at that! 3 attacks. Actually, I have a place for another one. Maybe I was too hasty in withdrawing you. Let's move you all the way here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Now we definitely go for the attack. Are you attached? Yes, you are. And you should attach to someone who will be within your range instead. Look at that value! Oh my god, again. It's muddy? No, it's foggy. So you would not attack, in other words. And I have to live with that. Lucky one time! Come on! At least we see now. So we will advance. Forward. I mean, I would love to take this X as well. We cannot do Jack. Let's replace him with Jackson. I hope he does not deploy like Romer, but are we in range? Is the other. No, 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 no! Oh, where are you going, for God's sake? You gave me a scare. No, it's free. It has to be in range. Like his, and that's... Ah, that's not... Well... In this case... Can move you to bring a bit more supply. Those guys were not necessarily working as I intended. But you should be at 8. No, you're not. Okay. Well, we need better to do better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can move all the way to Alexandria. And we will have to. So Potomac is a no-no zone. But Alexandria is what we need to secure. So those hexes would be perfect, but probably not going to happen. If we move in here, we will pounce onto something. I'm pretty sure of it. Let's do it anyway. No! Okay, great. I'm not liking the look of it, folks. It basically means that he cannot. He will not be attached. You'll have to take that chance. I have 151 MPs left. I think it's time to save for some... I mean, that could be... I love my armor trains, you know that, so maybe a cheeky one. Well, I am only limited to one, so yeah. And we can withdraw with you. With that port being not cut off, we will always have a supply on the river. But they might probably, and they will probably deploy there at some stage. Unfortunate. Now, do we stay with you here, or do we focus all my ships in one direction? I think we do. We focus them. So you will fall next. And I've forgotten to move you in here, but those will fall anyway. So one of you will have to push from the north side. Fortunately, they have taken some partisan hexes, which they need to cover. And you survived, which is good news. Kind of. Filter grab leadership. We have to go for that, folks. I would love to have those 2 cheats in production, but you can do that. We need spying and intelligence, we need that, and we need all of that as well. So as much as I would like for it to be otherwise, it's not. It might have been a better decision to move into this town. But they have supply source from this side anyway. It's all bad. We'll have to see. We will have to see next time, but it's not now. No. Because for now, that's going to be it. We are trying to break through to Alexandria without success, but mostly due to that. Look at the properties. They don't. Do they have any defense against infantry? They have some. Yeah. But our division should actually wreck them. You are very strong against trains. That makes kind of sense. I like that. I like that. That's some value here. Now we can move all the way here, but then yeah, that's not looking too likely. I don't want to move behind those positions. And our mine must be secured. There is no way we are going to give it away. At least not without a fight. And if I have a few of those, then who knows? Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to actually break through those guys. But I will invest into divisions and the siege artilleries, because that's the only way we can actually break through them. Without those shells, I will never demoralize them low enough to be actually able to achieve something of notion. Yeah, but for now that's going to be it. More diplomatic investments. We are looking for those hits. And yeah, they will probably join the wrong side. But I'm not going to declare war. Maybe I will, if I have units. Taking that would be definitely valuable. Securing some of those locations. Rushing through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. Rushing through to secure some locations. Remember, 4 hexes away from the Nashville, and they will actually rise. Thank you for watching. Once more, as we fight against Union, and see you next time.